We didn't mean to, but like Shannon's having a redemption season, right? Like we're all feeling for her. I wasn't a huge, she looks great.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't a huge Shannon fan before this season, but I'm kind of am now, right? Like we think she's doing a good this season.
Yeah, she's doing good.
Yeah. Who's that lady that's banging her ex? That's on the new show. Oh, Alexis. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
that's
think
an interesting one
about that? Do you guys know Alexis from town?
Yeah, I do.
You know her?
I mean, I've met her.
Is she a housewife? Past housewife?
She was, yeah.
But, so she's been on the show before.
Yeah, but she was married when she was on the show with Jim.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I met her. Actually, I think the night she met.
Do we like her? Do we not like her?
So we were at the house, the restaurant. Yeah. And then so she was there with a group of her friends. And basically like these guys like start coming over and talking to us, whatever. And then they were like, oh, we said we were going to go to A. And they're like, oh, we're all going to go to A. And then I called an Uber. We get outside. They all walked out before us. So when we got outside, I opened my Uber and they were all in my Uber. I was like, yeah, I'm like, this is my Uber. And they're like, oh, like, we're like, whoops. I'm like, all right. They're like, oh, do you guys mind if we ride? I'm like, sure. So then we all get to A. And then I ran into her 2 days later. Like, because once we got to A, we all did our own thing. But anyways, when we ran into her 2 days later, I was at Wild Goose. And then she knew my friend, Michelle, and we were all in the bathroom. And then she was like, oh, Christina, Alexis. I was like, oh, I just met you the other night. She was like, oh my God, I think I dropped my diamond ring in your Uber. And
insurance claim?
No, I don't know. But she had just broken up with her fiance. And so she was wearing the ring out. And then her friends told her, put it away because you're single. Why are you wearing it? And so she was all worried about her ring being gone and that it might have dropped in my Uber. But I was like, why would anybody put away a 7-carat ring while they're out drinking?
Insurance claim. That's why.
I
found them on golf courses. Women fake it like they actually lose their real diamond. I found one on a golf course. She's like, why did you find that? I'm like,
you're welcome.
No, she wanted an insurance claim. So did she get insurance for it?
I have no idea. I don't know her. That was like the only night I met her. And then I saw her about a week ago.
Well, she's the one that's going off on Shannon owes for the facelift. So she's a money person. She may be a little trying to figure out how to get money.
I mean, that whole thing is annoying.
She did okay.
Too. Yeah, she did, but
she did okay.
They need to let that whole thing go. I mean, that's so stupid. If you
can't let it go, she's on the show dissing Shannon, and
I'm saying they need to let it go. Like, I think it's stupid.
John
if he gave her money for a facelift, okay, like that's a gift.
He
I'm sorry.
benefited from it. She was beautiful. She looks beautiful.
She does look really good. I mean, she's also offered to pay it back. So Emily has come forward and said that she thinks, I mean, look, a lot of people think John is just a fame whore and wants to be on the show.
He's got to be. Come on.
His eyes look like he's literally been drinking under a bridge somewhere. Why? His eyes are like he needs to get an eye job.
They're beady.
You can't even see it.
Well, there's lots of good doctors here, right?
Surgery.
Yeah.
Best surgery I had. Yeah.
You look great.
Yeah, best surgery I had.
That's why you look so refreshed.
Yeah.
They just like raised your eyes.
I had mine
No,
too.
they cut my lid and it took like 4 millimeters off.
Who did it?
And then Dr. Kyle Song.
Okay. Nice.
Amazing. I was in and out in 45 minutes and I didn't even bruise.
Yeah, it's amazing. I had it done too. I
love it.
Keep all the names of the doctors always. The good ones, the bad ones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, production has said that Alexis would be on the show regardless of this ties because, she's known like Heather Dubrow throughout the years. They became friends because of their children.
How long was
just telling you?
How long was she on the show before?
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yeah, like I would have said 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so she was.
I think it's 4 actually. Yeah.
Okay.
But she's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
What season was she? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The worst housewife people or what? We're like, we don't know the taglines. We don't know what season we're on.
At least you don't do it for a living. I mean, I am supposed to know, but I don't know the details.
Did you see that she was on Below Deck?
Yes.
Who was?
She was on when Kelly was on.
Alexis went on Below Deck.
Well, she's got a good face. I mean, she looks good on camera.
And she's kind of bubbly. She's cute. She's cutesy.
I mean, in a weird way, I like her. But
how do you feel?
Well, and I actually have a story where I don't know her, but I did have a mutual friend in common with her. I slept at her house in 2020. No, we did not sleep together.
We can't do the Beverly Hills. What Andy Cohen was supposedly was asking for a threesome. Brandy, is that her name? Who's the one suing him?
Brandy.
She's
so
disgusting.
let's not have another branding.
Let's not have a branding. No, but she, for a long time, would always say, like, I don't want to be back on the show. My life is great. I don't want drama. They all say that, right?
They all say that.
The call. I mean, they've apparently been looking. They have been looking at her throughout the years to kind of come back. But this certainly, you think it's all just.
I think it's all because of. Listen, so I have my own opinions about this.
Tell us.
I really feel like John likes to be on TV, and I agree with everything that Shannon has said about him in that sense. And so I had another situation with him, and basically I was out. This is like when the season wrapped up, the one before when like him and Shannon broke up, but it wasn't out yet that they were broken up. And so I was at this bar with my husband, and so we know him because he's our neighbor. And so basically he was there with another girl, and I was definitely a little tipsy, and I was sitting in the corner, and I took a picture of them and I was sending it to Kelly.
Kelly Dodd?
Yes. I was sending it I was like, ooh, look who just broke up and he's out with another girl. And so he saw me taking the picture, and he came over to me to basically let me know that he's not cheating on Shannon, that they've broken up. And like they had I think they had finished filming like in October. So this was in December. And I was like, no worries. I'm like, you do you. I don't care. I was like, good for you, whatever. I'm like, even if you're on a date, he's like, no, it's not a date, whatever. So then Kelly and Rick posted it on their YouTube channel. And basically and they mentioned, obviously he knew the picture came from me. So then I ran into him 3 weeks later.
I don't care what you do. I'm just going to take a picture of this for a minute, but I really don't care.
This is almost like to see Shannon in the grocery store with the alcohol.
Exactly. I'm like, huh?
And I love that he came over just to be like, but didn't ask to like delete it from your phone.
No, he didn't, he didn't say anything like about me taking the picture. But then I ran into him 3 weeks later. And I was with a bunch of my friends, and we were back at this bar. So this bar is like a pit, it's a little hole in the wall. Okay. So we go there after we've been out to 2 other places.
Yeah.
And so he's there with a few friends, and then he comes over to me and he's like, his friend first comes over to me. It's some older guy. And he's like, hey, by the way, I know you're the one who sent my friend's picture. And I was like, and who are you? And I don't even know why you're talking to me. I said, please step away from me. And he was like, you need to go apologize to my friend. I was like, you need to shut up. I'm like, seriously.
This is why I love her for this show.
So anyway, I did go over and say sorry for sending the picture out. I said I was drunk and I was being funny in the moment, and I didn't mean to start shit. And he was like, yeah, well, they sent the picture out, and it was like all over blogs. I was like, sorry. But that's what happened. But anyways, I think he likes it.
Yeah, if you're in the public eye, you're going to get people taking pictures of you. It is what it comes with a contract.
But what's his story? Does anybody even know?
Actually, what does he even do?
I don't know what
he's not in finance, is he? No. He's not 6'5".
Well, he can't be in finance.
He's not 6'5".
I think I want to say when he first came on the show, there was something about him maybe being a detective, but he's